the fuck is up, my britches? If you are new here, hello, my name is Brittany. In today's video, we're talking about a new beauty brand that's available at Sephora. The first ever Black-owned, Black-owned, clean beauty brand at Sephora. I had a brain fart. I almost said cruelty-free, but I'm like, I know that's not So I'm talking today about LYS Beauty. I'm super excited. I was wearing all these products in yesterday's video for new makeup releases, and I'm just going to be showing everything applied to my face today. So I know there's already videos on YouTube about this brand, but I was so hyped as soon as I saw these products. So that's what we're going to do today. So first things first, got the Truly. Truly out. We're ready to go. Sip, sip, hooray. If you guys like these types of videos, don't forget to hit the thumbs up or thumbs down if you don't like it, but I think you guys should all hit the thumbs up because everybody was complimenting my skin yesterday. Everybody said my makeup looked amazing, and I'm basically just going to be recreating exactly how I got yesterday's makeup so you guys could see exactly what went down. I am going to adjust my foundation just a tad, and I'll get into the reasonings why. So if you guys are hyped about LYS Beauty, just hit the thumbs up. If you guys like these types of videos, subscribe, because we're always playing with new makeup, testing new makeup. I like showing everything in live stream format. That way you get the true tea. You see how everything applies, you see how I manipulate everything, and you see exactly how I like to do my makeup. So getting into the info about the brand itself. So I didn't know much about this brand. I know they have a launch video already. They have other creators talking about it. I do have the launch video linked in the description box. It shows the owner. It shows her mission. I figure I'd rather you guys see it coming from the source itself rather than me just blurt everything out there. But this was created by a former makeup artist slash the owner of this brand comes from Pure Cosmetics. I believe she's been in the industry for 15 years, but she gets further into details in their video. So I have that link down below. Go check it out and check out all the other videos because I think this brand kicked it off real good. I'm super excited about it. So this is now available at Sephora. I have everything linked down below. I did purchase this from the LYS Beauty website, and I had a really great experience, and that's what we're going to talk about today. My experience, costs, all that sort of stuff that we always jibber jabber about, and I'm just going to apply it. So let's dive in. First thing up is the Secure Skin Gripping Serum Primer. I really like the fact that these products are designed to be mindful of skincare and makeup. I just find that my skin really enjoys that. So when I initially tried this yesterday, first of all, I love that everything is like in triangle packaging, from the shipping box, from the packaging, from the boxes, like almost everything has the resemblance of the triangles because triangles is supposed to represent change. I just thought that was a really nice touch. And the price point on this shit is on fire. I see that it's Deidre's birthday in the live chat. Happy birthday, girl! Happy birthday, Deidre. Where you at? Where you at? I'm going to pull you up on the screen. Everybody sing happy birthday to Deidre. Oh my gosh. Thank you for hanging out with me on your birthday. I feel so honored that you are here. Oh my God, it just restarted. What? What's happening? My computer is like going intense right now. What is happening? Is everything good? Are we all good? Let me know your guys' feedback. I'm just going to keep going and hopefully everything works out okay. So getting into the details on the Secure Skin Gripping Primer, it's 20 bucks. For a clean beauty brand at Sephora, price is on point. So this primer is supposed to be a lightweight serum primer that minimizes the look of pores and excess oils for a flawless base. So this is very much a very like serum sort of a base. I'm like making sure okay, you guys are all good. So this is going to look like pretty much skincare. I'm going to zoom you guys in just so you can really see. I did close-ups, but I had to work today. I didn't have time to do close-ups, but this is going to look like a serum. It's very liquidy, but I will say when you work this onto your skin, if you're familiar with the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer, very reminiscent to that, except I feel like the consistency for this is a little bit thinner initially, but then like you'll probably start seeing like the sticky, like you'll start seeing my fingers almost like get stuck. It definitely has a stick to it. So if you don't like that, this may not be the primer for you. I find that I'm gonna like something additional, but I think that this will serve a really good purpose for just almost like making my makeup stick to it. So I am liking this so far, but me personally, I like a more like pore filler primer or something along those lines. So what I did yesterday was I took my One Size primer. This is the Secure the Blur Makeup Magnet Primer. And I just focused this on basically the center of my face. And I feel like these two worked really well together. And just be mindful, I haven't worn the LYS Beauty products all day or anything like that. This is like first impressions territory, but I know a lot of people were really interested in the brand. And I mean, my first time using it, I was fucking here for it. I thought everything looked really, really nice on my skin. Is it comparable to the Milk Hydro Grip or the e.l.f. Jelly Pop Dew Primer? I have never tried the e.l.f. primer, but I immediately thought of the Milk makeup. I just think it's a little bit thinner, and it almost gets a little bit more tacky, I think, than the Milk makeup one. I think I prefer this more because it feels like it just does a little bit more for me. I like that it's a little bit more liquidy. So that's just my initial first impression of it. I do think it gets very tacky. It's like, it gets tacky, but then, like, it's not tacky now. It's kind of bizarre, but I kind of like it. It's just different. So moving away really quickly from the LYS Beauty products, I need to throw on my concealer and I need to do my cream bronzer because that's just how I do my makeup. So like I said, I think that the primer is going to be one I think I would like for all over my face, but not something that I could use really by itself. But I do find recently I have been going in more with two primers just because I like something like the LYS Beauty one for all over the face or something more hydrating, just something to give like a different effect. But on the center, I have a lot of texture. So that's where I really like to put like a pore filler primer or something like that because I just don't find that it really does anything blurring for my pores. I think it's just more going to be for like a tacky sort of a base. So that's just my initial first impressions of it, but I'll keep using it and I will probably update you guys in like a favorites and fails at the end of every month. Stay tuned. It's a squeezy tube. I'm not a fan of squeezy tubes. I don't mind it because I find that I can get like a majority of the product out in a squeezy tube. So I'm personally a fan. That doesn't bother me. I mean, and as far as the packaging goes for the price point, like I think everything looks very like aesthetically pleasing, especially for the price. And it's just like an added bonus. It's clean beauty. You know what I mean? Like it's going to be mindful of, especially if you have sensitive skin. I'm always here for it with products like that. So that's it for my concealer. I just used the Dior, what was it? The Dior Forever Skin Correct. This is one of my favorites. And then I also went in with the Milk Makeup. This is the Baked Bronzer in the shade, or it's the matte bronzer in the shade Baked. Amanda's here. Hi, Amanda. Did you guys like this video yet? I'm just wondering. So let me just throw this on really quick and then we'll get back into the LYS Beauty. I just like everybody to see just the overall application of how I do my makeup because I think with all the videos that I've seen, because since I started like getting impatient because I was waiting for my order, I mean, it didn't take a long time to get here. It took maybe like a week. So I had a really great positive experience with LYS Beauty, and I was also able to use the code WELCOME10. I just typed this in for shits and gigs, and I actually was able to apply it to my order, so I was able to save 10% off buying it from the LYS Beauty website, but it is now available at Sephora. When I purchased it, it was not yet available at Sephora. So you can see I apply this bronzer all the time. It applies really nicely over the top of that primer. So I think, I don't know, it's like as it sits on the face, the primer, what I'm talking about, I really don't feel it, to be quite honest. I don't know, like now it's got like a slight texture to it. Like I can tell that I have something on my face, but it goes from like liquidy to really tacky to almost like barely there. It's really bizarre, but I'm into it so far, especially for 20 bucks. Kelly is here. Just wanted to throw this out there since we love BK Beauty brushes. Has anybody ever tried the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation brush? Ooh, I have not. I forgot that NYX even made brushes. I have not tried any of their brushes before, but I love me some BK Beauty brushes. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm still waiting on my Sephora order. I placed almost 3 weeks ago. Oh, no. Oh my God, my Adept palette. It should be here, I think, Thursday. And guys, I get my wisdom teeth, like I get one wisdom tooth pulled Thursday. So I don't know how active I'm going to be this week, but I got to get it pulled. It's been driving me crazy. So that's it for my cream bronze. I'm just going to leave it like that for now. And now we'll move into the LYS Beauty, the Triple Fix Serum Foundation. This was with HA, turmeric, and ash. I don't know how to pronounce that. Ashwagandha. I don't know what that is. It's cruelty-free, vegan, and gluten-free. I believe that the primer is the same. Cruelty-free, vegan, yes, gluten-free. And this, you get 1 fluid ounce in the primer. I forgot to mention that. And you also get 1 fluid ounce in the foundation. Guys, I done fucked up. I got the shade 2N6 because, first of all, I knew that I was going to self-tan, but I'm like, I need to get, like, summer shades. So, fair, like, you've been warned. This is going to be very dark because my skin gets very tan throughout the year. I'm very, like, in the middle because I did self-tan, but this is going to be dark. I did not come here to be judged, okay? So we're going to look past that, okay? So I want to pull this up on the website as well, just so you guys could see the tea, the info. If you guys are interested, I do have the website link down below as well. This is going to retail for $22, okay? A foundation at Sephora, you're immediately looking at normally like $38, I feel. So being a clean beauty brand, it's just like $22, like say what? I jumped all over it. Really great shade range. I'm totally into it. So this is going to be an Ultra Luxe Serum Foundation that effortlessly conceals blemishes, dark spots, and imperfections with the skincare benefits and buildable light to medium coverage. Yes, bitch, give it to me. I'm here for that. That's just what I like. And one thing that I did want to point out on here, because I am going to compare this to one of my foundations. I love the fact that, one, this website has a shade finder. So you could actually customize, or not customize, you get to have a better idea of what your foundation shade may be by searching like the undertones of your skin, or they have match by brand. So what I did was I went to brand, and I feel like one of my favorite foundations for summer is Miss Dior Air Flash in the shade, what is it, number 400, Honey Beige. This is like my perfect shade. So that's where it was TG6, but I typically like my undertones to be neutral versus warm, and I do feel that the Dior Air Flash is just a tiny bit warm for me. So I went with TN6 instead of TG6 because I didn't want to be golden. So I think that they make it really easy to figure out which foundations will be ideal for you, because you can't, I don't think you can get these in store quite yet, but I know Sephora usually has a great just reference. They also have swatches and stuff like that. So that's where for me, I was like, okay, I went into this assuming this is going to be a foundation that I'm going to wear for summer, which is why it's hella dark. Okay. I have, oh no, do I not have, shit. No, I still got it. It went to the back of my drawer. So I range between 3.5N and 400. I feel like now, if I wasn't self-tan, I could be closer to like 3. Because I am very, very light. But I wanted to compare it to 400. So again, guys, you were warned. She gonna be dark, okay? I do feel that the LYS, I haven't compared them side by side yet. I'm totally speculating at the moment. I feel like this one's gonna be just a tad bit darker. So this is what the packaging looks like. 10 out of fucking 10, especially for $22. Glass bottle. It's got like a really beautiful frosted bottle to it. It's got the name, cruelty-free, vegan, gluten-free. It's got the ingredients on here that I mentioned earlier. Everything's rectangular. I'm totally into that. It's got the shade on the bottom, 1 fluid ounce. It says shake well before you use it. I like the aesthetic of this brand. So here we go. Let me give you guys a little swatch. I'm so pissed that I didn't have time before this video. I should have scheduled it for 9. So this is what TN6 looks like. Pairing it side by side, I do feel it is a bit darker than 400. Granted, they did recommend TG6, but I still feel like this is closer to what I would look for. But I feel like I could still make this work, especially since I'm self-tan, so that's what I'm going to try to do today. Yesterday, I had mixed the TN6 with my Gucci 220N because the Gucci, if anything, is very light for me right now. So this has been my go-to foundation lately. So I did like a half a pump of this with a full pump of this, and that was my foundation yesterday. I want to see just this on my face today, though. So again... Did I say rectangle? Oh my god, triangle. I'm such a fucking dumbass, guys. I don't even know shapes. Wow. Cat calling me the fuck out. Oh my god. My bad. My bad. Okay. So this does have a plastic pump. I really like the packaging on this. I'm going to do one pump. I want to see what the coverage looks like. See, this is why I love live videos. So what I'm going to do is, because I have, you see the blemishes over there, I want to see how the shade match though. Oh my god. I want to see how this covers, because I really didn't pay too much attention. I was like, ooh, it just makes my skin look really nice. So I want to see how is the coverage. That line. I can't with myself. But you know what? Blend. Blend it down and we make it work. I mean, I think I did put a very generous amount right there. So let's see more of like if I was to apply it normally. Usually I do like a couple dots right there, and then I usually just dip my brush in for the rest of everything. So that's what I'm going to do right now. Just applying it with my BK 101 brush. I swear, if anybody comes for me in the comments after this post, oh my god, the foundation is too dark. I know, okay? I know. Well aware. Oh gosh. But I will say, in my opinion, this is like this to me leans more like medium coverage, in my opinion. Let me throw some up here just to kind of blend a little bit more. This is kind of like a little lesson for how I would almost like make shades that are too dark work for my skin. Look at, you guys are getting a review and a lesson in the same video. It's almost darker than the Milk bronzer. I know. Listen, don't come for me, okay? In the summer, I guarantee this will be just fine. We will make it work. I do like the shade better though when I mix it with my Gucci for my skin right now. I think if I had a fresh tan on right now, like I kind of look like right now what I look like when I have my self tanner. So if I had a super fresh tan, but in the summertime, I guarantee I will be this dark. Guarantee it. Because give me all the vitamin D. It literally does look like I have self tanner. Okay, so what do we think as far as finish goes? I think this has almost like a satin finish, which I'm a big fan of because I like very natural looking finishes. I like my skin to look like skin. Like I don't mind having foundation on my face, obviously, but like I don't mind if people were to look at me and they're like, oh, she has makeup on. But I do like a little bit of my textures to show just so it looks like a little bit more natural. You know what I'm saying? So for me, okay, this shade is not it for me currently, but I think in the summer it will be better. I really like how everything looks on the skin. I don't know how this wears longevity-wise since I just got this like yesterday. And this is only my second time using it. So I'll keep you guys posted as I wear it. I do have to get a lighter shade though. I do want to get a lighter shade just so I can actually wear it and not look crazy. But the finish is beautiful. I like the coverage. This is very much up my alley for what I would look for in a foundation. So far, I'm here for it. I do want to add like a little bit more concealer though, just to kind of lighten up so I don't look completely nuts. Let's just do it right on the center again. If I had the correct shade, I would not. I mean, I don't have to do this right now, but I want to. It's going to make me feel a little bit better. Do you guys see why I love this brush though right now? It just makes everything so fast. So quick. I can do my everything so quickly with the BK101 brush. All right, that's a little bit better. She's still a little too dark, but very pretty finish. I'm here for it. I mean, girl can dream. I will never be that tan in my red. Oh my gosh, I get so tan because I live my best life. So I am a little disappointed to see that these aren't closer in shade because I really did like the fact that they had that shade matcher. I'm curious to see what TG4 looks like, or no, TG6. I'm curious to see what that looks like, but I feel like the main difference is going to be just the undertone. I feel like the depth of it will probably be similar, but I could be wrong. I could get TG6 and it be like a perfect match, but for me, that part of it was a miss. The next thing that I got was the Triple Fix Translucent Setting Powder. Now, I have not been setting my under eyes. I set them yesterday. They look decent, but I just find that it really does emphasize the textures as far as like my fine lines. I'm going to put this in like my large pore areas. So I want to just touch on the information on this product as well. If I can get back, hold on. If I can get to the page again, what the hell? So this is $18. Price, guys, price point is on point. This is going to have the net weight of 0.23 ounces or 6.5 grams. Where is this made? 24-month shelf life. That's exciting. And then it has like a PETA approved. It's got like a little bunny. 24-month shelf life. And then I'm not sure. I hope you guys could see this. I'm going to zoom you guys in. It's this. It looks almost like a little book. A book with a finger. I don't know what that means. I've never seen that sticker before. Distributed by LYS Beauty, LLC, Atlanta, Georgia. I'm going to have to check the box to see where this is made. But I love this packaging. I love the triangle. I can't believe I kept saying rectangle. I'm such a dumbass. Okay, let me grab the box really quick. I want to see if this says where it's made. Hold on. Hold the phone. I don't think this does. I like this little added touch too. It says confidence without compromise. I love the details that went into this brand. But yeah, it doesn't say where exactly that this brand is made. But it has niacinamide, green tea extract, sodium, hyaluronate. Let's break this down. Niacinamide, it helps reduce appearance of pores with limit excess shine. Green tea extract is antioxidant benefits that help soothe and replenish the skin. And then sodium hyaluronate helps retain skin moisture and visibly plump. You guys came here for my reading, I know. Visibly plump the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. I don't know about all that because I still felt like my fine lines were definitely popping yesterday. That's just a critique that I have with like every powder at this present point. But I will say that this is definitely a very finely milled powder. I'm just going to throw it in this area. I'm going to avoid really high. Like I'm going to avoid basically this whole area right here just because I've been preferring it more without it. I do feel like this does have a blurring effect on my pores. Like it does give that appearance of minimized pores. I do feel like this will be something that does help eliminate shine. I mean, it's a pressed powder. I haven't worn it all day or anything like that, but I mean, first impression of it, I was like, oh, she's cute. She's cute. You know, she's really light on the skin. It doesn't feel like I'm really applying anything, but I notice a difference when I put it on. So I'm just going to throw it right here. Cat. Oh, I hope you feel better. I can't use anything for fear of it being unusable afterwards. Yeah, that, I mean, I totally would be the same way, just because you can't risk ruining the makeup. I hope you feel better, Cat. I feel like everybody's getting sick now too because the weather and everything. Oh my gosh. So for me, this one, since I'm not like a die-hard powder person right at the moment, I'm like, it's fine. I'm here for it because it's affordable, or more affordable, especially for a brand at Sephora. But would that be like a powder? I meant to say product and powder like 3 different times. That's not really a product that I look for right now. I don't need any more powders because I'm really not using them that much, but I'm like, she cute. I'm not mad at it. Now, let's go over to the bronzer. So this has the same exact packaging as the pressed powder. I think it's got the same net weight, same exact ingredients, at least the ones that are featured right on here. It's got the ingredients list at the bottom as well. I don't think that this says where it's made. I don't think I've ever seen that. Or maybe it's just because I pay attention to it more. Like, I feel like every product that I've looked at, it usually says where exactly it's made. I mean, it's got Belgium, UK, London, Great Britain. It's got that all down here, but I don't know if that means that's where it's made. I'm not really sure. Oh, made in Taiwan. It's up here. Let's check. Oh my God, I should have checked this before, guys. I'm sorry. I'm never prepared when I have to work. Made in Taiwan. Powder as well. So both bronzer and the pressed powder are made in Taiwan. Okay, I'm glad that we finally established that, Brittany. Good job. So I picked up the shade No Limits. This is the matte bronzer in Harmony or Medium. 0.23 ounces or 6.5 grams. Same stickers down here. Same info. You get it. Let's get into applying this because that's what you guys are all here for. Right? Oh, let's see. I could definitely see the pore. I always say that, pore. The pore blurring. Yeah, I could definitely see pore blurring. It's just on the under eyes where I was like, I didn't notice it just because I still noticed my fine lines yesterday. Like, they looked good at first. It was more of like when I got done. This bronzer, though, I think it's nice. I'm not the biggest fan of matte bronzers. I have to be honest. I do prefer a luminous bronzer, but this is a very easy to use bronzer. I think that it definitely has pigmentation. So it's one of those things I would say work in small doses, if that makes sense, because I feel like this could be potentially a bronzer that you go overboard because it does have a pretty good amount of pigmentation to it. It kind of reminds me of like Charlotte Tilbury, but I like this better than the Charlotte Tilbury simply because I don't have to work so much with this one, whereas the Charlotte Tilbury, I feel like I have to layer so much. I do feel like something's going on this side though. Hold on. It kind of looks like gray, don't it? I don't see it on this side though. I mean, maybe a tiny bit there. I didn't notice that at all yesterday. It could be like the shade of the foundation with the shade of the bronzer, because it didn't look like this yesterday. I feel like when I added that pump of the Gucci, the shades were more flattering together. Let me try to take that translucent powder and like edge that to see if that makes a difference, to see if I like it better. Hold on. Let me grab I love this for this part right here. So I'll just work this into the powder. And then I just want to see if this makes it look just a little bit better. Because sometimes if I get too low, it'll do that same thing. Little trick if you ever want to snatch the shit out of your cheekbone line. It looks, yeah, it was definitely starting to look more ashy. I think it is because the shade of the foundation with the shade of the bronzer, because I didn't notice that at all. So I think if anything, mixing in that lighter shade with the TN6 I did like it better that way for my skin tone. So that's just one thing. I mean, that's kind of the nice thing about consistently using products, because you'll kind of figure out like what works, what doesn't. I feel like I could still make this work. It looks better. I'm glad that I did that, but it is just pulling a little bit odd. I liked it a lot more yesterday. I'll keep you guys posted on that in the future. But as far as like packaging and everything goes, like I think this just looks high quality, especially for the price point. You know, I'm really happy about that. And then the next thing that I picked up was a cream blush. I love me some cream blushes. Same triangular packaging. But I like that this one has almost like that, how do you want to call it? It's not frosted. It looks more flat instead of shiny, if that makes sense. So I picked up the shade Confident. This is the higher standard satin matte cream blush. 0.23 ounces or 6.5 grams. 18-month shelf life, also made in Taiwan. And then this is what the shade looks like. Off of using it yesterday, these remind me of, now this is my personal opinion. You see that? This reminds me of a better version of the Fenty. Just off of using it briefly. I didn't test this like I did the Fenty, but this has way more pigmentation, but it has a very similar vibe to it for me. Like, I feel like it gives that beautiful, natural looking flush without having to go in so many times. And it just gives a beautiful sheen to the skin as well. And it looks nice. I'm not positive though how this is gonna wear. But this shade is fucking everything. It does look like in the pan, it's gonna have more of like an oily type of base to it, but I like that because it'll give like a wet sheen to the skin. And I really think that shades or formulas like that are going to be very flattering on my texture, which is why I always gravitate towards, especially cream blushes. I'm missing something. Hold on. What did I miss? What did I miss? My question, how do you get the product that's in the inner corner of the triangle? Work your brushes in there, honey. I mean, the likeliness of me ever going through this or any of these products is very slim. Very, very slim. I'm trying to see. Oh! She is here! Where is she? Where is she? Where is she? I don't see her yet. Why am I not seeing her in here? Oh my god, where? Oh my god, why can't I see her? Oh, there she is. Hey girl, hey. Oh my god, so cool. I love seeing brand owners. I love just seeing the fact that they're interested in what people have to say about their stuff. The owner, Allie's like losing her shit right now. The owner is here. Oh my god, so exciting. Thank you so much for being here. I'm super excited. Look at that fucking blush. Gorgina. I feel like too, it's almost like these look better on my skin the longer that they sit. Let's give you guys an uncomfortable zoom so you can really see the true tea on what's happening on my face. I would have loved to have seen concealers. I'm sure that they're coming, but look how flattering. I always like to keep going with I have textured skin, and these just look so flattering on my texture, especially like this area right here. Obviously, it's still there. Forehead, I'm trying to stay in focus so you guys can really get the whole tea, but it like the foundation totally covered all of that. I mean, you can see it peeking through a little bit, but this is just my vibe. This is the type of makeup that I like. It just looks natural. It looks beautiful, youthful. I just fucked up with the shade. That's all. Oh, she's so alarm for this. So excited. Oh my god. I'm so happy you're here. You fucking killed it. You fucking killed it. I'm so impressed. We just had that little issue with the bronzer, but we're still going. All right, let me throw on some lip liner really quick. Not to spill the tea, but stay tuned. Wink, wink. Guys, we're getting the tea. I can't wait. I cannot, like, so I'm definitely going to have to pick up a lighter shade, and I will keep using everything. I would say the best bet is, guys, stay tuned for like favorites and fails. That way I could test it out. Probably not for February, but for March. I'll keep using this stuff. I'll pick up another shade. I want like all those fucking blushes though. They're like, that is beautiful. Like I said, it reminds me a lot of Fenty, even though I wasn't the biggest fan, but I like the fact that this is more pigmented, and it just, even just the sheen, it gives that like just wet, moist look to the skin. I live for that. And you know what? We gotta throw foundation, or not foundation, a liquid highlight, and it's just gonna be like, yes. What shade of foundation? It's, shit, what was it? TN6? TN6. Little too dark, but it's all good. How many times can I say that? Brit living summer vibes. I know. Somebody said that in my video yesterday. They're like, Brit, you look like you're kissed by the sun and living your best summer life. And I'm over here in the freezing cold. I'm like, so am I. The power of self-tanner. How many shades for the cream blushes? I think there's 6 total. I think. This lip cocktail, I did this yesterday too. This is exactly what I did. The only difference from today and yesterday is I just mixed in a lighter shade of the foundation. That's literally the only difference. And then yesterday I used my tried and true, my Rare Beauty. Oh, I love these. We also need, can we get some liquid highlights too? I would love that for us. So I just put this on just the high points, tip of the nose. Usually I do like right here too, but I usually do that before I do my lipstick, but it's all good. We'll make it work. We're gonna kill it. Ready? I would suggest TN3, I think, for what you're wanting. I was debating between, because I don't know if you were here for the beginning. I picked this shade because this is pretty close to my summer shade. I tried matching it to Dior Air Flash, but I wanted it to be more neutral. So I tried matching it to that. Like, this is like a perfect summer shade. And I was debating between TN3 and TN4. So I'll have to take your expertise on that. So TN3, that'll have to be the one that I pick up next. But look at that. See? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Can we get cream bronzer? Guys, throw in all your requests now. Cream highlighters, cream bronzers. Give us all the cream and liquids, setting sprays. Keep all this going, because this, I'm fucking here for it. Like, how I feel about this right now, I will be on the lookout for every single launch. This is exactly what happened with me with Tower 28, because especially with clean beauty, it always makes me feel a little bit better about my more problematic skin, because I do have not sensitive skin. I would say I have reactive skin. I have acne prone skin. So products like this, first of all, it just makes your skin look like your skin, but better. But then it's like, it just looks so youthful. Like, I feel like I need to go on a fucking boat right now. That's the life that I'm trying to live. I think this looks stunning. I don't even want to do brows. Like, I'm just good like this. And like, you could tell that I'm wearing makeup because, I mean, but I feel like you could still look at my skin and see skin. It's not, you're seeing like a mask of makeup. And I think that's what a lot of people really liked about my makeup look yesterday. It was like, I had false lashes on, I had my brows and everything done. But it's like, overall, it's all about the skin. It's all about just making everything look really youthful. So I think if you've been looking at this brand, if you're interested in their products, the price is fucking right. Especially for this type of quality. You get the quality with the packaging. I love the triangular shape. It's just, everything is just really, really nice. Just do better than I did with picking your foundation shade. I totally failed on that one. But man, oh man, just the skin of it all. That, if I was to pick a fave, I haven't worn these all day, but that blush is everything. Let me swatch that. The shade Confident. And I love these. I love this little touch right here. Like if you open each side, it says Confidence Without Compromise. And then Love Yourself XO. I love that shit. Guys, if you have not watched the LYS Beauty's like launch video, it's linked down below. But then there's also like almost like product videos. Go check out the YouTube channel, subscribe, do all the things, because I have a feeling we're going to see a lot more from this brand. But that's the shade Confident. And I'm so here for it. I think it's a really unique shade for my collection. Let me dig through my cream blushes really quick and see if I have anything. I'm gonna try Cloud Paint in the shade Storm. That might be the closest that I have. I have this M Cosmetics in Soft Amethyst. We're gonna do a little swatch party. I just want to show you guys a couple different shades. Yeah, those are really the only two. It's more of like a rose. I think this is like a really pretty pinky rose. So I think this one from M Cosmetics, first of all, I hate this packaging. Like, I don't want a tutorial for basic ass blush packaging, damn it. But the formula of these are so, so nice. So let me swatch. I mean, M Cosmetics is going to be a lot more sheer. This is more of like a wash of color, whereas you're going to get a lot more pigmentation with the LYS Beauty. And then the next thing is, not that, Cloud Paint. I want to do Glossier Cloud Paint in the shade Storm. I'm going to throw that on this side here. I feel like these two might be very similar, except like, I think the Cloud Paints are nice, but they're more of like a matte finish for me. And I like this finish. It's just so much more flattering for me. So this is Glossier Storm, and this is LYS Beauty. I feel like Glossier might be a little bit deeper, but those are pretty close. I think those are pretty close. What does LYS mean? I'm pretty sure it means love yourself. At least I hope that's what it means, because that's the music that I keep tagging whenever I post them on my Insta story. I'm like, Justin Bieber is coming through this. You should go and love yourself. I'm a mess, guys. Why do you watch my videos? Oh my God. So what do we think? Do we like everything? I'm fucking here for it. I think it looks beautiful. I'm very curious to see how everything lasts. I will keep you guys posted though on the foundation. I'll probably just order that from Sephora because I have a couple other things to get. But yeah, it's like cream blush, I think, comes in first place for me. Then foundation. I think the like the powder is nice. It's just I don't reach for powders a ton at this present moment. Give me like 6 months and I'm sure I will be again. And then the last product I got was the Speak Love Glossy Lip Treatment Oil. So this is going to be, from what I'm gathering, is like a gloss, lip oil / lip mask all in one. And look at, they even got a little triangle on the packaging here too. Cute ass packaging. I'm usually not the biggest fan of like squeezy gloss types, but I think what I'll use this mostly for is like a lip mask at night, because that's when I typically like lip oils. Let me see how much this retails for on the website. So the bronzer was $18. I think the, let's see. Yes, the cream blush is $16. Translucent pressed powder is $18, and the bronzer is $18. Like, you can't fucking beat these prices, man. They're incredible. They also have brushes as well. Let me show you guys the brushes really quick before I jump into applying this lip. Here's the brushes. I don't know if these are available on Sephora, but they might be by now. I didn't want to like mess too much with my routine. I would be curious to try the brushes because I really like the aesthetic. I like the pink handle. They look like beautiful synthetic brushes. I wanted to basically like use my brushes that I already have before I go crazy, because sometimes it can be, for me, the brushes that I don't necessarily like. So I like to use like familiar products with new stuff, if that makes sense. And then let's see. So the price on the brushes, $15 a piece. That is not bad at all for synthetic brushes. And then the Speak Love Glossy Lip Treatment Oil. This is an irresistible high shine lip treatment oil that replenishes lips with vital moisture and all-day hydration. Sign me up for that, because I've got some chapped, crusty lips. So it goes just like this. Oh my God, I just got that all over my lip. This is why I don't typically love like the squeezy tubes because I over apply. But for me, this is where I'm like, I would use this as like an overnight lip mask. Just because if I wear a lip oil during the day, it comes off so fast. Whereas if I wear a lip oil at night, it will at least stay on my lips because I'm not talking, I'm not moving my mouth around. But this definitely has high shine finish. I did have a little bit of difficulty applying it like precisely. That's where I feel like if you're using it for a lip mask, it's ideal. I'll throw this in like my, what is it, my end table or my side table to my bed. I'll just throw it in my drawer and I would apply this at night. Feels very hydrating on the lips, not sticky. It feels to me like a gloss. It kind of reminds me of like the Lunar Beauty because it's got almost like a gelish type of feel to it. It's really high shine though. I'm like, oh shit. It looks nice. I'm a sucker for brushes. I mean, I typically am too, but I don't like to change like everything all at once. Not in most cases. So if I was to rank these based off of how I feel about everything right now, I'm going to say number one for me is the blush. I really like the packaging. I like the formula so far. I just haven't worn it all day. So take that with what you will. This is my number one. Number two, I think that this could be my number one if I like the shade better. That's just an error on my part. This could be number one. I will keep you guys posted based on how I think my complexion looks. I think it looks very natural on the skin. So I'm going to put that at number two right now, just for my error. Number three, I think I'll probably say the pressed powder. I don't know. The pressed powder and the bronzer might be tied. I'm feeling like the formulas are very similar because it's like they feel like exactly the same. And I think the ingredients are the same. It's not like a super like silky soft formula, but it's nice. And they definitely have pigmentation. I would just say be mindful on how much you're applying. That would be my probably best recommendation, but everything applies very evenly. It looks nice. I just think the issue that I had today was the fact that the shade of the foundation might have just kind of thrown off on my undertones a little bit. But I didn't have that problem yesterday, so it could be another error on my part. I think I would throw this in after those just because I need more than just this for my just necessities or what I look for in primers. But it's still a nice primer, good price point. I would throw this after the powders. And then I think the gloss or the lip matte or lip oil, that's what I'm going to call it. I think that would come in last just because of the applicator. If it was like a wand applicator, I would have ranked it higher just because I like the way that it feels. It's just how I'm applying it on my lips. I don't know if I love that, but I like the formula of it. So just little things that are my personal preferences. Some people are going to like the things that I don't like. Some people don't like cream blushes, so you might be inclined to get something else. Always take reviews with a grain of salt, guys. It ain't that deep. Sometimes you guys will like stuff different than me. I would say I would do I'm curious to do more comparisons to like the foundation. I really like the fact that they did that. Like you could choose your foundation by other foundations that you have on if you click on foundation. You follow me? I showed it earlier in the video. But guys, if you have not checked out this brand, keep in mind I have not worn this stuff, but how my skin looks right now, I would definitely recommend. Like, if you're shopping at Sephora, you're interested, snag something. Snag something, support the brand. You might fall in love, you might hate it, who knows? I'm into it so far. I will keep you guys posted in future favorites and fails videos, but I could foresee myself having these as favorites. But I will keep you guys posted the more that I use. So, let me answer any questions while I sip my Truly. If you guys have any last minute requests, last minute questions, you guys let me know. I'm going to need you guys to all come through though. I see there's 130 people watching and only 85 thumbs ups. Guys, give this a thumbs up just because the owner was here. Let's see. I would also suggest you can wear the primer at night as a serum treatment. That's like the best thing about having your makeup products as skincare. As a serum treatment, and then add your night oil or moisturizer to go to sleep with it. It would be awesome for reducing pores long term. Bitch, fuck me up with that, because your girl needs that. I need some serious, serious help in the pore department. Thank you so much for that. I'll have to try that. I will definitely have to try that. Let's see. Your tan looks so good. It's just the dark foundation. Oh, that's awesome. Awesome to know. Good tip. Yes. I love the fact that everybody's like, writing this down, writing this down right now. Let me give you guys one more once over on my skin. What was your guys' favorite product though? Oh, please give us liquid highlighters though. Liquid highlights, cream highlights, give it all. We want more. Come on, we want more. Let's see. Would like to see more blushes. Don't know if you were picking up more. Shameless, Natty. Shameless. Oh, thank you so much. Oh my gosh. All aboard. You've experienced the hot mess express of the Brit Clark channel. I'm super bummed though. Like, I had clips already filmed. I was going to throw them in. I just didn't have time. You guys, I work. I'm sorry. I hope this was at least helpful. That was my goal. I'm like, listen, I know people were really interested based off of, like, when we talked about it in new makeup releases. If you guys want to see more, if you want to see, like, an in-depth video, if you want to see me revisit these when I get more shades, I could also do that as well. Oh my God, that's so funny. Let's see. You didn't have to take your night to review this. Oh, I was hyped. I was so excited about your brand. And I think just, I'm at the point now, like, I could just see like a brand aesthetic and I'm like, that's just for me. And that's how I felt about these products. This is just what I look for. I love it. I know, I love it. Cream blush, need to find my foundation shade also. The foundation looks like a yes too, definitely. Cannot wait to try. I'm ordering the berry blush ASAP. Guys, if you are interested in any of these products, I do have all of them linked down below. I have all the links at Sephora. I have the LYS Beauty website linked down below. Please go check out the LYS Beauty website as well, and the LYS Beauty, the YouTube channel, because they have a YouTube channel. So anytime they're coming out with new products, you'll see launch videos on there as well. And you can get to know the brand a little bit more. I just didn't want to take away from her message in her video. So make sure you guys go watch that. I have that dedicated video linked right below. It's the very first, like, these are the products we're launching. This is the mission behind the brand. It's better to hear it from them. They could just convey it so much better than I can. I just wanted to be here to test out the products, show you guys how they work on my skin, especially since you guys see me apply makeup so much. You know what looks good and what doesn't on my skin, I feel, at this point, if you are not new here. This live convinced me to go buy a blush. I've been wanting to try a cream one. Your life is about to be changed. I love cream blushes so much. And I love even more, like, I'm so glad I saw Patrick Todd do the trick of applying the cream blush on top of powder, because I think it just looks so much more just natural. But this whole vibe, I'm into it. It's just what I like. Have we done research into whether or not it's better for the brand? Oh, yes, let's ask. Let's ask. Is it better to buy from a brand and their website, or do you guys think it's better to buy from the retailer? Is it Tisha? I think it's Tisha. Are you still here? I would love to know your feedback on that, because when I purchased this, I bought it from the LYS Beauty website, but then I had also seen that somebody recommended to buy from the retailers instead. I'm very curious to know that. Let's see. Cat. Y'all bitches are shameless. You guys could just use the code WELCOME10 on the LYS Beauty website. Oh, Anna, thank you so much for being here. Was this a first live for you? Oh, shit. Alien Cosmetics is here. Oh, my God. This is like a star-studded event, guys. We got all the britches up in here today. Thank you guys so much for being here. I hope this was at least helpful, entertaining. You guys loved hearing me say rectangle instead of triangle. Cat, I'm looking at you. I had trouble with the site. I would click the shade, for example, Let's see, Kidness, and the light peachy nude blush, and it would only add to my cart as the shade Empower every product. Weird. Very weird. I'm not sure. I mean, it is a new site, so maybe there were some kinks they were trying to work out, maybe. Aurora says retailer. Yeah, that's where I'm like, in my mind, I would think just buy right from the brand, but then I could also see it being buy from the retailer, so the retailer keeps consistently selling their products. So I would probably think it's better to have your products at Sephora, but then it's like the brand, are they like losing money because Sephora would take a cut? I don't know. I'm always curious about that. Oh, let's see. Since Sephora has to make a profit too, they buy at bulk discount. Oh, so buying will give the retailer more profit. I just read a comment. I'm like, oh gosh. Okay, so guys, if you guys have any other questions, like I said, stay tuned for future videos. I feel like I'm rambling and repeating myself at this point. Any other questions, feel free. I'm always answering in the comments. Let me know too, when this video posts, let me know what you guys like the best on my skin. And don't even say my foundation shade, okay? I'm looking at all of you right now. So other than that, guys, I hope you guys did enjoy it. Check out the brand. Check out everything that's linked in the description box. Just do all the damn things. Like the video. Subscribe if you're new. Alien Cosmetics. We hope to see you in a future video, though. I'm just kidding. I hope to see all you guys in future videos. I will likely be back tomorrow at kind of like an off time because I'm trying to do... Oh, let's see. I want to do Tower 28 blushes. I might get my Adept palette. I don't know. We got stuff coming in, but I know I'm going to be out of commission for a couple days for my wisdom tooth after Thursday. So I want to try to get at least like a video tomorrow afternoon, likely. Maybe around like noon. Maybe. We shall see. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you guys in my next one. Okay, bye!